to solve another Leetcode problem. 1452 people whose list of favorite companies is not a subset of another list. Yeah, so this problem is really easy to understand. Yeah, maybe you're gonna think about it. Can I use the brute force to solve the problem? Yes, it is. You can use the brute force, but for me, I would like to first turn the favorite companies into a set. I mean, inside each of the index, I'm gonna turn this one into a set, and I'm gonna turn others into a set because this can reduce the time complexity. Yeah, and after that, I'm gonna analyze why we can use brute force to solve the problem. But we just did a little bit of trick. We just turn this kind of turn this kind of different indexes into a set. Yeah. So we are given the favorite companies. So this is a 2D array, and inside there's a subarray. So the meaning of the subarray favorite companies I is the list of favorite companies of the ith person. So for example, the person 0 has some favorite companies. Let me use another color, maybe it's better. Yeah, so for person 0, it has some favorite companies like Leetcode, Google, and Facebook. So for person 1 has some favorite companies like Google and Microsoft. Yeah. And what are we going to return? We're going to return the indices of people whose list of favorite companies is not a subset of any other list of favorite companies. Yeah, because it is too long. Maybe it's not so easy to understand. Let's just analyze. We're going to return some index. So, for example, for index 0, I want to check if I can find a superset. This means if this one, index 0, is a subset of others. Can I find? No, I cannot. So this means I'm gonna prepare an index 0. Now I'm gonna check index 1. Index 1 is the same. So what about index 2? So for index 2, Google and Facebook. As you can see from index 0, this is Google and this is Facebook. Because this one is a subset of others, this means this is not okay. Yeah, because what we're gonna return is not a subset, but this is a subset of others. So we will not use index 2, and similarly for index 3, because this is Google and this is Google and this is Google. And for Amazon, because there's no Amazon in any indexes, so this means we're gonna get this index 4. Yeah. Now this is the meaning of the problem. Now we're gonna directly use the brute force to solve the problem. But before that, we're gonna turn the favorite companies into a set of favorite companies. So inside, I'm gonna use a set f, means the favorite companies, for f inside the favorite companies. Yeah. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check the length of the favorite companies, and I'm gonna use the 2 for loops. So for I in range n, and for j in range n. Yeah, because basically this is a brute force. Basically, I need to check if that is possible. Yeah, but how can I check that easily? I'm gonna use if check. So the if check is if I not equal to j, add. I'm gonna use add. Oh, I'm gonna use a company. Let me just use maybe. Yeah, I just use a company. For all the company inside, I want to check if all the company inside the favorite companies with this j. Yeah, so for company inside the favorite companies I. Yeah, so this is what I'm gonna check. If that is possible, if this is I not equal to j, if this one company is all the company inside the favorite companies I, if this one is a subset of another one, so this means definitely I will not use the index I. So in which condition I'm gonna use the index I? If that is not possible for all the index j, if it is not possible, I'm gonna use the index I. Yeah. So this means I need a flag. So let me just prepare the final result and prepare a flag. Because in coding, flag is really important for us to solve such kind of problem. So the flag is, I'm gonna call it is a subset. I'm gonna call this is a flag. So from the beginning, it is false. So this means for index I, yeah, it is not the subset of all others. Now I want to check. Now I find one because I not equal to j, and I find one. So I'm gonna set the is subset to true. Yeah. So finally, I'm gonna check from here. So if not is a subset. So for the result, I'm gonna append the index I. So finally, I'm gonna return the result. As you can see, if you are setting a flag, it's really easy to us to understand the logic. Yeah. Now let me just run it to have a check. Now as you can see, it works. Now let me submit it to prove it can pass for all testing cases. Yeah, now as you can see, it works and it passed for all testing cases. Now let's analyze a little bit of the time complexity, because this is a string problem actually. We might use this kind of figures to analyze the time complexity. Now let's analyze from here. What is the length of the n? So n gonna be the company's length. It's gonna be 100. Yeah. We use two nested loops, so it's gonna be 100 square. Here we have this check, all companies inside favorite companies J. So what gonna be the length of the favorite company J? So it is from here. It is 500, right? Yeah. So it times 500. Yeah. So as the string's length is 20, but basically we don't need that 20. But let's just check. It is 5 times 10 to the power of 6. Yeah. So this one gonna be the time complexity for the problem. Normally we don't need to times that 20, but sometimes you can also times 20, but it is 1 times 10 to the power of 8. But it still works. Yeah, but normally we don't need to use that 20. I think that is enough, because for most of the problem we're gonna just check if a string inside a set, we just check that it's gonna be 01, so instead of 020. Yeah. I think that's all about it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.